these like commons and uncommons are like, hey, actually this is pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
And then you find these really cool synergies like, oh, so that's why they designed it this way. So it looks like we are getting into this game. I do recognize one of the players. So on the player on the right is Darcy. So he's a Melbourne local, plays at a whole bunch of different stores. Person on the left, I am not sure who they are, but once they put the details up, then we'll know who is who. But I think Darcy, off the top of my head, was playing Amethyst Emerald, but I could be completely wrong.
Well, maybe our wish is coming true, and we're going to see some Emerald this round.
Yeah, maybe. And they seem to know each other. Oh, I'm not sure about that shirt. We've got to blur that shirt out, right?
What is that? I've never seen that.
That doesn't exist. No. Okay, cool. All right, camera back onto us before we chop over to that. But yeah, no worries. So they seem to be just chilling while they get the game started, and it looks like we are into the game. So Darcy, he's on Amethyst Ruby, and then Andrew Lentini is on Amber Steel. But it looks like I almost saw that. Was it a Steel song? Because I think I saw an Ariel.
It looked like Steel song. Yeah.
Cool. So. Oh, yes. Okay, so...
Yeah, so these are going to be two of the most popular decks. Oh, and
they've already mulliganed. They're going straight into it.
Here we go.
All right, cool. So going straight into Dabbler instead of Chernobox. What does he know about this that made him decide, hey, I'm going to go Chernobox instead of Dabbler?
Did he just not quite sure. I think maybe having the crab in hand, the Diablo is quite good with the crab because it cycles itself with the challenge. But yeah, I guess Diablo, you can't really go wrong with that on turn one. It cycles.
So Chernobox, you could have like quested turn one, you can cycle it away. But with Diablo, you're still questing for the same amount. And I guess if Andrew does cast a song, which they can do on turn two, to banish the Chernobox. So like, yeah, if you played Chernobox, you have to go. Oh, it looks like we've jumped in time apparently. So turn two, he inked the Sisu, and we go into Flynn Rider. Very strong. But yeah, at this point, this just gets hit with let Storm Rage on, right? Like Cindy just like. So that's two Robin Hoods.
I think we got strength.
Is that two Robin Hoods?
Yeah, two Robin Hoods, a strength, and a big Cindy by the looks.
Why doesn't Cindy just sing and just like?
Well, Flynn's not currently activated with the Robin Hood.
Yeah, but like following turns, we do build something a little bit.
Next turn.
And Cindy didn't quest or sing or anything. And if you get rid of Flynn Rider, then because it's always a Sisu, and now you got to do something about it, right?
Yeah.
So like Cindy, like
but it's not too bad.
So I'm not sure why he didn't sing beforehand.
Should be able to dig a song with the Aerial, probably sing the strength with the Cindy, and
also,
then
I'm
getting
not sure
a nice
about
whiteboard.
Yeah, I'm not sure about double Robin Hood as well. Okay, so goes into the hero Sherwood. Yeah.
And I think we'll see Robin Hood challenge into the Diablo, and that one gains 2 lore on the challenge. We may see Cindy sing strength onto the Flynn, or they may just not worry about it here. Slightly clunky hand here.
What's that card on the right? Is it Bare Necessities?
Bare Necessities, yeah. That's not every Steel Song list is running that, so it's nice to see someone keep it to that one.
It's not a huge. I'm not sure about that.
The Bare Necessities.
Brawl.
That's
Brawl. Oh no, you definitely get rid of friends from the other side. Friend. Brawl.
Wow.
What? Okay. Not sure about that, Chief. All right, cool. So let's think about it. Cindy is going to get challenged in by Flynn or Sisu next turn. So you quest with the Robin Hood. The other Robin... Sorry.
Yeah,
I feel that Robin Hood probably... so that Robin Hood you quest with, and then you get Sherwood to challenge into Diablo. It feels like a bit of a waste, but you're getting a lot either way, right?
No challenge. Interesting.
No?
I wonder what Andrew's cooking up here.
Because he's afraid that the Sisu might trade into it, right? He's got like 4 cards in hand, so Sisu would have been on 5?
He's got 2 cards in hand.
No, Cindy. Cindy.
So we got
sang, I think earlier. Yeah, cool. So
there's the crab play.
Crab onto Diablo.
Nice. Be prepared. Probably not the card that Darcy's looking for here, but yeah, singing that friends on the other side is very nice there, and found some good cards. Found some inkable cards, more importantly. Cool, so Chernobog's into the inkwell. And yeah, I don't see.
You probably wouldn't have to worry about another Robin Hood being shifted onto.
Yeah, playing around that is probably a bit unlikely.
But if you did, though, it'd be very good. All right, so Ariel,
is quite good.
Top 4.
Hopefully, Andrew can find a song. Because our
so far she's not been a big hit with the deck recently. All right, we've got something. Whole New World?
Yep, Whole New World or Strength, I think, with the 2 options. So yeah, this one probably makes sense. Andrew's getting some nice board
so-
presence going here with the big Robin Hood.
Darcy hasn't really been able to grow their hand with like any of the typical board stuff. No
No.
rabbits and no rabbits or genies or anything. So whole new wood might be okay at some point. Like I think you just sing with the aerial on the following turn, right? So
yeah, and then at least you've got the refreshed ink, you've got the cards in hand, so you can use
Storm Raging.
No, so that's Cindy. Big Cindy going into
Big
the
Cindy.
Inkwell.
Yeah, okay.
And we may see a double challenge on the Sisu here, or we may just see...
So he wants to try to reduce the number of cards in his hand before he challenges with his Robin
Yeah,
Hood.
that's very smart.
Laura's still pretty low on both sides.
Yeah. And that's where this whole new world can be kind of interesting, because both players are fairly low on resources.
Actually, on the last turn, on Darcy's most recent turn, he would have gained some lore from the Flynn Rider.
No, because...
how big was Sisu?
I think Sisu was the same size as Robin. I might be wrong on that one. Yeah, no, he would have had 4 attacks. So yeah, that's true. That would be 5 for Darcy at the moment. And
okay, cool. So
singing the
whole new world. I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah.
Cool.
And yeah.
So, but like, see, the thing is, you go sing whole new world. Like, what are you gonna do? So you've got
one cost.
We've got
Cindy,
one
I
cost,
guess, yep.
and you got a Robin Hood, and then your opponent's got like a full hand to just dump, right? Yeah. So
and quest for 1.
yeah. So quest for 1. So that I think that puts Andrew at 3, and Darcy should theoretically be like 4-ish or something. Not sure. Like they're doing a little bit of investigation right now. So right now, Darcy's turn starts again. Definitely Sisu's the biggest thing on the field right now, just because Andrew's got like a full hand from after the whole new world.
Oh yeah, Sisu's up to 7 attack now. So
Yeah,
that's,
so
very clean trade there for Darcy.
Yeah, see, like I'm not sure about that. Like I think he you played yourself, son. I'm just going to be dropping these memes all day. Okay,
I
all right.
look forward to it. And the brawl on the aerial, getting the big stinger off the board there is very important. And double flip.
All right, cool. So this is indicating a lot of law on falling turns.
And feeling so confident that Darcy quests with the Flynn there, exposing it. So
yeah, cool.
Yeah, let's see what Andrew can do to come back here. I think this is Steel Song when you've got no singers on your field it can feel
how do you push back from this? They don't have any board wipes. They just have to keep using single target removal. And like Sisu is just a really big body. It's like 4 health.
Yeah,
4
4 health.
You have to Zeus it, right?
So that's Storm.
Really,
2 damage from the earlier challenge.
Yeah,
so,
cool.
So that's a nice answer. But yeah, Andrew still needs to find a way to establish a board here. So we might. Yeah, I think we got Mr. Smee in hand. I can see Rapunzel in there.
So you see, you obviously have to keep inking, right? And he's got a whole new world.
Yeah.
I think he just kept his board a little bit vulnerable from a whole bunch of those songs early on. Is that a Zeus? Not sure about that one, to be honest.
And have we got a 1-cost follow? I don't think so. So
because now like he gains a
6
4
lore.
Yeah, 6 lore. Yeah.
6 lore from the double Flynn. That is very difficult for Andrew. So
that puts it up to like 12, I think. Yeah, so like puts up to 12. Then he can like quest for like what, another 2 goes up to 14. That's like yeah. So that's at the end of mid game. You're getting to like end game sort of level. So when you get up to 14.
And I see another Sisu in hand there. So that's another really high attack target, high strength
high
target
health,
that Darcy can deploy. And then Andrew needs to find an answer for that one as well. And this Darcy's hand just looks fantastic. Here we go.
Like you obviously send one of the Flynns to challenge the Cinderella just because she's got 2 willpower.
Yep.
And it's clearly the better way to go. You're just putting off 1 questing, and you get so much value out of singing. No, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? No, challenge it. I know you want to like push towards the end, but Cindy represents a free like Storm Rage on every single turn. So. And your guys will still
here
remain.
we go.
Oh, okay.
Playing the Fox. Yep. Keeping the other Flynn in hand in case something comes out here.
Yeah, but what is going to come out? So like I think a whole bunch of the players that we've seen today. I've spoken to them actually like post game. They're strong players, but they haven't developed enough experience in the metagame to know exactly what they're trying to avoid or exactly what they're trying to play around. So they're just like overly cautious. Rather than some of these more experienced international players who will like play right up to the edge of their line, knowing, hey, I'm safe if I do this because you've either got X, Y, or Z, right?
Yep.
So I think, this might be just a little bit overly cautious, but I think throughout the day, as some of these Australian players are quote unquote feeling themselves a little bit more, they will, start like playing to the optimal a little bit more. So yeah, could just be nerves and just people just warming up. All right, didn't see what they picked up on the aerial.
That was a storm. Sorry, a strength of raging fire here.
Yep.
No, along came Zeus. My apologies.
So
and
I
I'm not sure.
I don't think they've inked. So you got
no, they haven't inked. So they can play the Pete here, but yeah, just by the look on Andrew's face, it's
they don't have enough to stop the Flynn Rider. Yeah. So Flynn Rider gets you free next turn, and then quest for 1, and you quest for Sisu. So that's what, 6? So that's 20 there. So that gets you over the line. So he has to use removal. But he's only got 3, which he's got a Zeus in hand.
He can ink up to 3, but that doesn't work with the Zeus. So yeah, I think
he scoops it. All right, cool.
Yep, I think that's the right call. Yeah, that was tough game. But yeah, I think this is where Steel Song is so difficult. Like the timing on the whole New Worlds is one of the most critical things in that deck, and it can really make or break the game there.
So I think what players don't realize is that whole New World, yes, it draws you a new hand, but also it draws your opponent a whole new hand. Now, there are plenty of other games with similar effects, and playing some of those games, you would have learned there are plenty of times where, yes, you might be drawing X amount of cards, but it also affects your opponents. And sometimes you can just read from your opponent that, hey, they're not good. They're not in a good spot. And sometimes, hey, you might slow yourself down, but they're not getting anywhere fast themselves. So I think, Brand New World there really sort of like changed the pace of the game, because Darcy was not in a good spot. Didn't have a lot of options. Didn't have a lot of options. Was struggling with inking as well. And a refresh hand and a refresh game. So
just ran away with it at that point. So
and he had a good board. He had Champion of Sherwood.
That was.
And he used him to sing instead of to challenge, right? So you used him to sing the whole New World. Okay, so they're mulliganing. Obviously, Darcy probably wants a mulligan for the curve of 1, 2, 3.
Probably looking for a snake here, but he could go 1-drop into double 1-drop.
Darcy's on the draw this game.
On the draw, correct?
Cool. So you go Broom, Flynn Rider, Sisu, right? And then Andrew, because you're on the play, it's Cindy.
I think Flynn is not as impactful in this matchup as a lot of other ones. The 2 health is quite vulnerable to a lot of the Steel Song removals.
True,
so you're often looking for something like Snake as your ideal turn 2 play.
Yep. That being said, though, like Amber really can't contest the Flynn Rider.
Yeah, not attack wise. They either have a song.
So looks like Andrew mulligan for 4 and Darcy not sure how many. Again, we have the matching color sleeves. What's going on here? Right, okay.
No.
All right. Do we just pair people up based on deck color?
Deck color. It makes sense. Well, I mean, what better system? Oh, the big Sisu in hand for Darcy. Probably not what he was looking for.
It's actually relevant because there's so many low strength characters in Steel Song. Cool. So you go turn 1, solid Robin Hood, and Amethyst, always no shortage of turn 1 plays. So it's just a question: is it Chernobyls or is it Broom? Probably Chernobyls, right?
This Diablo in there as well.
Version,
so. I like the Chernobyls. It contests the Robin Hood, stops it from questing. So I think that's the correct play. And then we got a couple, or at least 1 Lilo in hand there for Andrew.
So no turn 1 Cindy. It depends on if he plays turn 2 Ursula. So turn 2 Lilo, okay. So he's got a little bit more of a faster game plan here, okay. But he just inked an aerial, which means he either has another aerial in hand.
He does, he's got 1 in hand.
And he kept the Robin Hood up. So the question is,
not questing is interesting there.
Do you keep the Chernobyls up, or do you quest it and recycle it to hand, right? So I guess, look, but here's the thing: if you bounce it with Snake, he's only like, actually he can't. He doesn't have enough ink to play Strength for Raging Fire and another character.
Correct.
So because he didn't have the singer. So so what's he's got a Broom.
Yeah, I think he's considering inking the Broom and just running out the Flynn, which makes sense.
It's fine. It's reasonably safe. So quests. All right, cool.
And I mean,
does he cycle it through? He's got to cycle it through, right?
Not necessarily. I mean, there's no clean trades.
Look, if he doesn't cycle it through, Andrew can just run the Lilo into it, and then you can just revive the Lilo on a future turn.
That's true. Yeah. Chernobyls quested, so 1-0. Oh, there is the shift off the top. That was quite a spicy draw for Andrew.
All right, cool. So Robin Hood can quest for 2, and then you can send the Lilo in, or you just quest with the Robin Hood, and then so the Robin Hood obviously challenges. I think. No.
Storm.
What you doing, mate? Just
clear on the board. That's all right.
no challenging the Chernobogs, and then quest with the Lilo. Your turn player, you've got initiative. You got speed, and then you leave the Chernobogs. Chernobogs isn't evasive, right? I'm like,
it's not.
like, yeah, okay, right.
Yeah, so we're going to see... I think we will see the Fox come out here. So, yep, quest for 1 for Darcy.
Okay.
Probably going to ink a card, and then Fox...
And he cycles it
Oh,
through.
the cycle, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Looking for
so turn for you, so it'd just be Sisu, right?
I'm not sure if it's in hand, though. Yeah, inks the Diablo.
Roll. What?
Right.
Okay. Because theoretically, if you want, he could just revive the Lilo, and he'd actually just be ahead on ink. It's like he traded a two ink for 3 ink.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's not even down a card. Yeah.
And there's the aerial.
Aerial, cool.
All right. Probably looking for a whole new world here.
No.
Long came Zeus.
So like
that's a good one.
Yeah. Whole new world, like theoretically, yeah, you can drop a little bit more, and like Darcy doesn't really affect it again anything because he's already got a ton of cards. But yeah, so do you just drop another one? So you got a quest with, right? What are you afraid of? You're afraid of Fox in the Crab or something? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to go 1 drop Fox in the Crab.
Nah,
Yeah. He's safe. Yeah.
And the rabbit.
Right. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm really liking Andrew's position in this game. The cards in hand is a little bit low, but apart from that, yeah, it got really solid board presence.
It's got aerial, so it can
couple
do
of 5-cost singers on board. Yeah.
So what would be really sweet, if you can ping off that rabbit with some beat of removal, and then after Darcy's drawn the extra card, then you whole new world.
Here comes
Naveen.
Naveen. Yep, that's
cool.
Very nice. And
Zeus draws a card, and
I think
questing for 3.
Quest for 3, and we may
Pushing
see
to
Bare
7.
Necessities inked here. I think Andrew's... Nope, no ink. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that can be one thing that the Steel Song deck struggles with is if you don't get your whole new world, getting up to 5 or 6 ink can be very difficult because outside of that, you've got Rapunzel.
So Andrew didn't ink.
Andrew didn't ink, correct, yeah.
Don't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's the broom.
Cool. Goes to the aerial. And
challenges
Foxy,
aerial.
Yeah.
And yeah, Darcy's probably not feeling too bad about the way this game's going. I think Andrew's got reasonably good board control.
Does Andrew... Oh, so he plays the... Does
the
Andrew have
Lilo
Rapunzel in hand?
No, I think he's got Bare Necessities, Storm Rage on, which
Okay, cool.
may get run out here, and Whole New World.
No,
So
okay,
yeah,
cool.
this is a pivotal turn.
It would have been an excellent Rapunzel turn. Like you just send in the Robin Hood, and then
that
you
would be
Rapunzel it off,
incredible,
and then so Lilo's back, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, and
just
it's
took a temporary leave of absence. She's back, and we got
She
Bare
has
Necessities.
escaped.
Bare Necessities. Like Darcy's. It looks like Dice says 2 cards in hand.
4, I think.
4 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we'll see Bare Necessities go into the Inkwell, and then we'll see Naveen probably.
So it really comes down to like, do you want to put 4 damage onto Robin Hood? Because can challenge into the Madam M Fox, which I think is probably just the right thing to do, anyways. Naveen can quest for 2, but has Singer 6.
Singer 6, correct? Yeah. So it could sing either Whole New World or Storm Rage on. I think we might see the Storm on the Broom. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, preserves the health on the Robin Hood, draws a card, and yeah, I think we'll see Robin Hood just...
No, what?
Interesting.
Yeah, okay. So he's still got...
So he's still got 3 inks, so he can run another card.
So we got rid of Cece's and...
Oh, look at that hand.
Right,
4 uninkables.
Yeah, cool.
I
he goes
think Darcy's
7.
happy to see the back of those.
Cool. So he's got 3. So basically what? It's just like Storm Rage on, right?
Storm or just run out another character.
Or like an Ariel or something.
Oh, there's a Simba. So draws a card. Gets to now discard a card.
Lilo if he's got one. But also, I know these Steel Song lists tend to play lower amounts of Lilos.
Yeah, usually maybe 2 they'll cap out at. And 2 more ink for Andrew here. So, and Darcy's on 5 ink, so 2 away from the big Be Prepared turn. And just drew a snake. Got a Flynn in hand.
So this board... Okay.
Yeah, that's
Maui.
it's quite a nice answer.
The
Maui Hero to all, so that rushes
and
into
draws a card,
the Robin Hood. And then Darcy still needs to ink for turn, inks to Flynn, and don't think I see a 1-drop in there, so probably going to pass. So yeah, that was a nice. Play
Yeah,
from
no.
Darcy there.
So he lures up with the brush.
Yep.
Yeah, so it goes up to 3. Okay, cool. Andrew does have.
Andrew's got some good stuff
got,
in
got,
hand.
got a singer on board.
Yeah, he's got another Naveen in there, I think I saw. Well, that might have gone into the yard earlier, so. Yeah. This is kind of what Steel Song wants to do, though. They've got a nice wide board, they've got the singer online, and there's the shift Simba.
Okay,
Oh,
is he ping for 2 damage?
card.
I think you ping for 2 damage, right? You ping for 2 damage on the.
No, that's a different one. This is the one that readies up your characters. So,
Oh, it's the other one. Okay, okay.
yeah.
It's yeah, that's right. The
So
7-1 doesn't.
Quest for 6, and then ready up Lilo, and
Yeah.
ready up Naveen. Just deciding what to play here for Andrew. And yeah, Darcy just having a look through the discard pile.
So yeah, Maui's got 2 left on it because he challenged into the Robin Hood.
Yep. Let's see what Andrew does here. Singing Strength. Yep.
Cool.
It's nice tempo. And then, yeah, probably needs to ink something. I think I see a small Simba in hand, so that might go.
Lilo for sure has to go into the Broom, right?
Lilo doesn't have enough strength for the Broom. We might see Naveen.
Wait, Broom's 2-1?
1-2.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Broom's the 1-2 and Chernobog is the 2-1.
Yeah, cool.
And we got a whole new world and we got Storm. So I think a Storm was selected there for Andrew, so that's quite nice. We might see that just sung here by Naveen if that is, and just cycle the card. Or the other option is just quest.
Yeah,
So,
questing for 2 is always
for 2
good.
with Lilo,
Theoretically, Andrew should have been like questing super hard because he started this game and he kind of just like took his foot off the gas a little bit. And,
Yep.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Darcy on
Yep.
Amethyst
Quests.
Ruby.
So,
Basically,
quest
is it
for
be
1.
prepared turn? Are we getting prepared?
I think Andrew needs to be prepared here.
That's
Here we go.
Yep.
And yep, that's very nice for Darcy. That's exactly the answer that they were looking for. So now, does Andrew revive the Lilo?
For sure. For sure. It's free cards.
Yeah, that's
you know.
nice. On the empty
that's,
board.
That's why you have to keep inking
Yeah.
with Steel Song.
Yep.
Because like once you get to this point, like you don't need so much ink. You just Lilo just keeps coming back.
Yeah. Pluto and then just playing the
straight
Simba.
Simba, yeah. Yep.
Not bad. All right, so let's see what
Darcy has to
Darcy
have
can
answer.
do.
Like-
7 ink.
So Lady Tremaine's another thing, but he did pitch 2 of them from the earlier
Yeah.
Whole New World.
Yep.
So like only 2 left. So
Fox in hand. but
Lilo
no
is just kind of a pain. You kind of just
Yeah.
assume that Lilo is a clock. So
annoying, such an annoying card to deal with. All right,
and you're kind of behind on law, so it's really tough to. He's
yeah.
I don't know.
Roll and
Okay.
go, yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right. We got to try. Yeah. So it goes up to 5 law.
I think that answers the Simba. I like it. But yeah, this is another thing. The Simba with the Lilo is a really nice combo because Lilo comes in exerted, but then the Simba, if he's exerted at the end of the turn, he will then ready the Lilo,
everything,
which
yeah.
protects it from all the potential characters. So, all right, Andrew deciding whether to.
He's got a Rapunzel in
revive.
hand and
Chooses
some
not
songs.
to revive the Lilo.
All right. Cool. So
Yeah, I see a whole new world in there. Looks like Along Came Zeus, Storm, so just a handful of songs, and the big Robin Hood too.
And not enough singers to take advantage of.
Well, Simba could sing Zeus here and then just play the Robin Hood. That seems
So
pretty reasonable.
even though songs exist, Andrew should be trying to quest with his character significantly more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Robin Hood's fine. I think he's going to sing when he should not be singing. He should just be questing it out.
Let's see. I
it is
think we
goat,
can
so
do
you
this.
kind of do have to sing. Like you kind of do have to remove the goat. Otherwise,
Yeah, 'cause the
it
goat
just trades in, right?
Such a nice
Yeah.
answer to the Simba here. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, Andrew's not in a bad position, and they do have the whole new world in hand, which they have a couple of singers on the board.
It's a
for,
very
so-
it's a very solid position. Mainly because he was able to build a board and Darcy was forced to be prepared. So
Yep.
whoever be prepared is usually on the back foot. They have to try to regain board again.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's just toss up. Right? It's just like trying to figure. So he inks for
Thanks
Rapunzel,
Rapunzel, yep.
going to quest with Simba, and then he's gonna just like
Whole new world.
whole new.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, so
I would have just.
Darcy gets a whole new hand of cards, and I see a Be Prepared in there, so we may see that coming down at some point.
I don't know, like, feels like every time Andrew is like whole new worlding towards the end of his turn, so he doesn't have as much like resources to like just play out the rest of his hand. He has like one card. I think he just needs to set himself up to where he plays a whole bunch of stuff and then starts turn with whole new world.
Yeah,
right? And then you just got a whole hand to play with.
Yeah, you got a whole hand, and you've got all your fresh.
So we see a Pete here, which prevents Darcy from playing. Be prepared,
very
roll.
nice, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's you send the goat in or you send the fox in, right?
Yep.
Cool. So Darcy gains 1 off the goat.
Yep.
Puts him up to 6.
Still not in a terrible Tremaine, which is kind of slow, but I think Darcy's not feeling too bad about that.
So, for sure, Pete goes.
Obvious choice there. Good one. And
all right, double Chronobogs. Okay, so it just means that it's a little bit of cycling. You know, they'll quest for like 2 lore and then draw you 2 cards next turn. Yeah, easy. I think. All things considered, I think Darcy might be able to swing this back.
It's possible, yeah. Yeah, one thing about Steel Song is it's not a particularly fast deck. You don't put a lot of high questing characters on the board and then try and race your way to 20. It's really trying to control the board very thoroughly and then quest when you can. So,
all right. So we got Ursula, single 4.
And yeah, Andrew's in a tricky position here because if they run out their whole hand and just play all their characters and then run into Be Prepared, that's definitely not good.
Does Steel Song need like some form of AoE? Like for a situation like this, does it need to run like Giant Tinkerbell?
I think it's just such a refined list. It's hard to find room for all these answers. So I mean, a lot of the there's a Pete. Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, a lot of lists used to run the grab swords. And the Tinkerbell package,
true. Yeah, grab your swords.
Yeah, it was
Uninkable 5, right?
Yeah, Uninkable 5. We've sort of seen that fall out of favor. I think Steel Song have kind of accepted that if you get to the point where you need to wipe your opponent's wide board, you've probably already lost. So it's just better to run some proactive cards.
So he's considering whether to quest with this Pete or not. There's no reason not to, right?
Like the Pete just came out. He's considering with the Robin Hood.
Oh yeah, the Robin Hood. Yeah.
So we are going to see strength on the Tremaine, is it?
I think it's okay. You just like oh no, he's using it to sing.
Ah, there we go. Zeus.
Okay.
And then along came Zeus. Man, I love Hercules.
It's I don't know. It came out a little bit early for me, so I didn't quite catch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was all about the Saturday morning cartoon, but the movie is a little bit early.
Yeah.
So Merlin drawing another card, and he's just leaning in.
Yeah. This second Pete. Oh.
This game is very backwards and forwards. It's just like both players have been able to build boards. I guess it's because of a whole new world. Just like you can just dump your hand, and then Darcy might wipe your board, and then whole new world and dump your hand again. Yeah. So all right. So both of them going to the library, I think it was.
Yep. Into
all
the
right.
library.
Cool. They're checking into the library.
This library has been everywhere today.
Yep. So question is, does he quest with them and draw a whole bunch of cards?
I
think you do, right? Like
I'm not sure. I feel like with all the B preps in hand, it's a tough one because they probably want to do that next turn.
Andrew's used two
whole new worlds.
Yeah,
and I haven't seen any go into the discard pile, so there's potentially one in their hand as far as Darcy knows.
All right, cool. So this
I think there is actually one in their hand.
Yeah, so this turn he's representing what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
Yeah.
7, all right. So that puts him up to 18.
Mm-hmm. And then, Darcy's still
18, and you just shoot a whole bunch of lasers just down on the little guys. Yeah. World's Greatest Mind as well there, I see.
Yeah, that goes into the
cool.
well,
so, nothing relevant in this matchup.
Cool.
Cool.
And just quests out.
Whole thing sideways, and even if Darcy Be Prepared,
that's up to 18.
18, yeah. So it's 18, I think. Yeah, cool. I think it was +7 off that. Yeah. I don't think you need to commit any more characters to the board. I think that's pretty solid. Yeah. All right. Okay. Just be extra safe. Just stick one out there. No.
The hand is empty.
What you doing?
Yeah.
Don't
Wow, that's 3 B
Okay,
preps.
okay.
Oh.
So, all right. So probably to his defense, like he didn't know his opponent had B prepared, right? But it just gives your opponent to just draw so many options.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. I might look like an idiot now on stream. Just like no, it's just,
Yeah, and I think that's all of Darcy's B preps. So
Alright,
I'm
cool.
not sure. Oh, he might still have 1 left in the deck, and he can draw.
maybe 600 IQ play was like, all right, I knew my opponent had 3 B preps.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
that was big
whole
brain
new world.
right there.
Yeah, big brain.
So Darcy can draw 4 cards here. One of the interesting things, or one of the things I like with the Chernobyls is when it quests and is banished in the library effect also triggers, so you get to draw 2.
Yep, yeah.
So I think that's what Darcy's looking for here. They're looking for the be prepared. I think that's...
Why not be well trained for the job?
Why not grow with people who share the same goals?
We want to touch on our next topic.
Before you know whether what you want to achieve,
Why not embrace technology and innovation?
All available staff proceed to Yang now.
Why not? Sometimes it doesn't feel like work.
Library's saying friends on the other side, so I think that's...
Oh, the rabbit saying that was
Yeah,
like,
saying
okay.
friends, so... And then there's another friend's just hard cast. Darcy's just digging and digging and digging, but he is not prepared.
What was the what's the optimal route? So
Ah.
the optimal you send in the Chernobyls on the library to draw 4 cards, and then I think you pay 1 on the rabbit to move it across. Send that in, draw 2 cards, because like if you're digging for the be prepared, you're wasting your board anyways, right?
Yeah.
And then at that point, theoretically, you can friend somebody other side.
Yeah. I
yeah.
think Darcy also had another friends, which he just hard casted, so...
So
It's so funny looking at this giant handful of cards, and none of them are the ones that Darcy's looking for. So, and yeah,
that's it.
That is it.
All right, cool. Do your worst.
Well
and well played, sir.
So
That
1
was-
apiece there.